Yo, yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Dawn on Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? Let's get into these timeless collective messages. I already made this announcement on the other reading, and I'm gonna make this more of a in-depth announcement when I do a story time for y'all. But in the near future, I'm going to be offering Akashic record clearings for the public. Okay. So that way, if you need any entity attachments removed, portals closed, implants, imprints, different stuff, trying to find out what hexes or curses are over you, what you need to do to remove them. Okay. Now, let me let you know something. That's depending upon how many times people are putting these hexes and curses on you. So, like, for example, I got enemies, they wake up every day and make it their business to push it on me, right? So that means every day or every other day or every 2 or 3 days, I have to go and remove the hexes and the curses that they put on me because they trying to off me, okay? So if you have somebody that keeps covens, that keep trying to put hexes and curses on you and your bloodline and stuff like that, you're gonna have to like either learn how to do this yourself so you can do it as many times as you need to, or you're gonna have to pay for as many appointments as you need. And this is just me being real raw and honest with my personal experiences, okay? But you can access your Akashic records and you can learn. God will teach you, okay? But I also know that that's not everybody's forte. So hold on. Okay. I had my window open. I was getting a little chilly. What does the collective conscious need to see? So we have flexibility here. Sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Everything in life not always going to go your way. Bend but don't break. So some of you guys, you're being asked to be flexible right now. Some of you guys, you have already been flexible, okay? This could be past, present, or future information for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? So you're just kind of being asked to just go with the flow. But again, if you've already been going with the flow, it's kind of just like, well, dang, when can I have something go my way, right? Some of you guys, you've been dealing with like a fox, okay? Like you've been dealing with somebody that is very, very self-centered about themselves, doing things and not really thinking about how that's impacting other people because they're only thinking about themselves, right? Newsflash, the world doesn't revolve around you, and you are not the center of anyone's universe. The sooner you get a grasp on this, the better off you will be. So somebody around you, it is not getting the picture. It's not getting the hint that life does not revolve around them. You want me to give you an example about what this is? Let me give you an example on what this is. So I have somebody that's in the shadows. They're watching me right now as we speak. And so I didn't want to marry them back in 2021. They asked me twice. And while we were best friends and roommates, they were lying behind my back, spreading my business behind my back, and doing black magic behind my back. And I didn't know that they were a dark practitioner, and I didn't know that dark practices were passed down in their bloodline because they never told me. They told me certain things and they left other things out. Okay. And so I broke off the friendship due to all of their betrayals. Who wants to be friends with somebody that keeps betraying them? That's not a friendship. If you can't be loyal, that's not a friendship. If you steady betraying, that's not a friendship. That's nothing. Right? So, they pretended like they were understanding about it. Oh, but no, when I left, they went and put black magic on me. They went to several practitioners. They lied to other people to get them to change their mind outlook about me and got them to help and do things on their behalf. And now they've been trying to bind themselves to me because they've collected so much karmic debt, bad karmic debt, that they are no longer able to reap their divine inheritance, because instead of them breaking the generational curses off of their bloodline, they decided to keep doing the shit that caused and kept the generational curses in their bloodline. And they've been jealous of me for being able to break the curses off of my bloodline. So instead of being happy for me and clapping and being inspired so that they can change, no, they've tried to off me. They've tried to unalive me. They've tried to bind themselves to me and send me sex magic so that parasites, demonic parasites, can latch themselves onto me and create these psychic cords energetically and transfer my divine energy, my gold pot, my honey, over to them, because they don't have the energetic and spiritual currency to reap the benefits of an abundant life for themselves, because they screwed everybody over that came in their path, and they fucked everybody over that came in their path, did black magic over people that came on their path, and lived off of their energy, while other people are wondering why they can barely do shit for themselves. Self-centered. And that's exactly what this is, okay? Now, that's my story. A fraction, maybe 5% out of 100 of my story of what I've been dealing with, okay? But y'all been dealing with somebody like that, a leech, a motherfucking parasite, okay? That been living off your energy, living off of right, but making you, in other cases, trying to make you seem or feel like the bad guy when they need you, when they living off you, when they ain't shit without you. But because they trying to keep this facade, and because they trying to keep an illusion, they don't ever want you to see that. They don't ever want you to think that. They don't ever want you to see them slipping. But you've already seen it. Okay, pearls before swine. Listen, be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted and are unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you, what you have to offer, and return the kindness. Okay, you see, this is somebody, a succubus, an incubus, and it's so interesting because, again, I was talking to a metaphysical buddy of mine about this exact same thing. Okay, listen. Reciprocity, y'all. If nobody, and I'm not talking about love bombing. People can love bomb you platonically and romantically, okay? Family members and all too. It don't just matter just with one category. You can't just pay attention to romanticism. That is a fraction of it, okay? So listen, you make a motherfucker earn you, okay? You see your value within yourself, and you make a motherfucker earn you, okay? I don't care who they are. I don't care if they feel like they your blood. You make them earn you. You don't let what a person has in their pockets bother you. You want to know why? Because God values your heart posture and way more than what anybody's pockets could pay for. I don't care if you a trillionaire. If you treat people like shit, God ain't gonna look at you, won't even probably know you. You can have zero physical dollars in your pocket and still be the richest person alive when it comes to God and what he values. You was dealing with somebody who was valuing artificial shit. And because they was artificial themselves, you think they was going to see somebody who was real like you? Be here now. Life is too short to be living in the past or worrying about the future. Take time to enjoy every moment to the fullest. Okay? It's your time. All right. So for some of you guys, and I know this is easier said than done when you're going through chaos, conflict, and confusion, and pain, and suffering. Who wants to be in that? Who wants to deal with that? Who wants to be feeling that, especially on a day-to-day when you're just trying to live your life to the fullest? Nobody. You don't want to be in the here and now. In fact, you want to be anywhere except in the here and now because it's painful. You don't want to deal with it, or you tired of dealing with it. You just want to live your life. You just want to have fun. Well, it's your time for a lot of you. Now, this could be past, present, or future information for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay? Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Flip the energies as you see fit. Okay, for those of you guys, you could already be in the promised land that God promised you. For those of you, you're walking into it. Okay, it's time. It's your time to shine and be all the creator. And the creator is God the Father, creator of heaven and earth, of all that's seen and unseen. And just in case you guys were confused or wondering, okay, has created you to be. Created you to be. Not what these bitter betties and negative ass karmics want you to be. Not what Lucifer fake Lord ass wants you to be. Who God created you to be. Okay? Motherfuckers trying to sabotage you and stuff like that, wherever, maybe in the workplace, at home, in your love life, whatever the case may be. Oh, but no. Now, life is about to get so good for you. If it hasn't already, you're gonna want to be in the here and now. Okay, it's good to still be at least somewhere in the here and now, here and there. I know it's easier said than done when you going through hell. But whatever life God is cultivating for you, that's great, grand, and luxurious on the other side of pain. You're not gonna want to be in the past. You're not even really gonna want to be in the future because it's gonna be so great. You're just gonna want to live nowhere else except the present. Okay. And I know it might be hard for some of you guys now if you're going through it, but also what you do in the here and now does depict your future. And what you do in the here and now does depict if you've learned anything from your past. Because you have to apply the lessons that you've learned from your past as wisdom in order to get where you're trying to get to your future. Right? So the here and now is important while you're going through it. But I also understand for those that don't like to be in the here and now when they are going through it. Because who wants to be going through pain and suffering when you're just trying to live your life? No. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. I had to do it. Okay, I had to do it. Wait. Okay, so whoever you might be breaking up with, and when I say breaking up, I don't mean just romanticism. Okay, or whoever you putting extra boundaries to up. Nope, I'm not okay with that anymore. So, like certain things that you used to be okay with when it comes to whoever this is in your life, a family member, a friend, a past lover, current lover, somebody at your job that you was close with, a business partner, a combination of people, whatever. It's like certain things you're not allowing them to have access to you to do anymore, to be anymore, or if at all anymore. And for others of you, which is good, right? Boundaries teach people how to treat you. And for some of you guys, you need to upgrade your boundaries. And for some of you guys, you got good boundaries, but you need to enforce them and stand on it. Okay? If you don't stand on your boundaries, nobody else will. Okay? If you fold on your boundaries and they shouldn't be like this, well, you fold on your boundaries, motherfucker gonna fold on them too. Like, well, they not upholding them, why should I? Now, if a real person is a real one, they'll be like, no, they said they don't like that, and I want to keep them in my life because I value them, I appreciate them. Let me do my best to honor their boundaries. So that means you got to communicate what they are so somebody can follow them, right? And no is a word we all need to use more often. Hey, can I borrow? No. Hey, can I have? No. Hey, can we have sex? No. Hey, can I live off you although I treated you like shit? No. Hey, I know I cheated on you and I know I thought the grass was greener, but can we get back together? Can we? No. Hey, I know I tried to swap destinies with you, and I know I tried to, off you spiritually or however the case. Or I know I stole from you, and I know it almost cost you your life, and I know that you went through hell. But can we? I'm so sorry. No. But you got free will. But I don't choose the cards, as you see. Again, no is a word we all need to use more often and stand on it. We also need to accept and receive it as a right of others. So not only do you need to set more boundaries and enforce them more often, you need to be around more people that respects your boundaries, okay? And so how do you know? You let a motherfucker know what your boundaries are and you see how they follow them. And if they slip up on something, see how they rectify it right then and there. And them fucking up your boundaries shouldn't be the pattern. Them respecting your boundaries should be the pattern. What's this? Vices. Yeah, whatever you guys been trying to like use to help you get through whatever pain and suffering you've been going through. And it doesn't like have to be vices like drugs per se. It could just, just be habits that haven't necessarily been the best, or something that you usually don't do a lot of. Or, you won't even have to be doing that. What you don't have to do is not suggested, right? Or it's like you'll be finding yourself having more happier days, which, you'll be going back to your being able to do more things for yourself if you feel like you haven't been able to. That can bring more joy, happiness into your life. Okay? Make sure if you want to book a personal reading, book your personals via the website link in the description box. Okay, Down My Spiritual Guidance. Also, come on and follow us. Subscribe to our other channel, Billy Gus Prophetic Vessel. That's our prophetic page where we do Capricorn and Chosen One timeless readings. Okay, so if you want some more tea, go subscribe, please. The link is in the description box. Silent whisperer. Listen to the whispers within. Intuition quietly reveals the truth. So for some of you guys, there's still some, because this came out in reverse. So for some of you guys, you may know some things, but there's some more truth that's coming out that you may not be aware of, or you need to speak. Depending upon what side of the story you're on, you may need to speak some truth, okay? And it could free you up in certain areas. But because you haven't spoken some sort of truth, or you weren't honest, or they weren't honest, or spoken up, somebody's going through it. Inner peace. In moments of peace, intuition speaks the loudest. Okay, so you guys are really searching for your peace, and that peace, okay, it's coming. If it isn't already, for some of you guys, you already in it. For those of you guys, you like, Lord, I'm just trying to hang on for dear life. I'm just trying to live, okay? And I feel like conditions have just been trying to make me not want to live, right? Keep hanging on, little babies. Keep hanging on. It's been tough for me too. It's been tough for me too. And that's an understatement. Like I needed to do something. I was like, fuck it. I'm just finna get on here and do something. Because ain't no motherfucker I ain't repeating this motherfucking lifetime. Vibrational alignment. When you align with the universe, your intuition becomes stronger. Okay? So just keep whatever you need to do. If you need to paint it out, if you need to talk it out, if you need to go to the movies galore, if you need to paint galore, create galore, whatever you need to do, just do it. Okay, because things are aligning for you, but it may have taken some time to the point where you just don't know. Light of awareness, the light of awareness sharpens your intuition. Y'all about to come into some sort of information. Y'all finna find something out, because y'all finna find something out. But look at this. Trust your path. Trust that you've already been on your path, and motherfuckers been trying to make you think that you haven't. Okay, this your path, and you been on it. You been on it, and they've been trying to get you and steer you off, trying to make you think you confused, honey. You've been doing it. You've been on your kingdom business. For a lot of you, they haven't. Last one, body wisdom. Okay, listen to your body's subtle cues. It holds the answers you seek. Okay, so listen to your body. Body holds language too, not just verbally. It's a form of, body language is a form of communication too. Your organs can talk to you intuitively as well. Tap in. And thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.